Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle for the win and welcome to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In this video, I wanted to introduce you guys to a brand new series here on the channel that we're going to do for the next couple of weeks until we have every map covered, and this is a map guide video. I decided to do these because I think it's important to understand the maps here within the game, and just kind of understand some sight lines, kind of understand, where people tend to be at and stuff like that. So this is my very first video, and we are doing the map called Piccadilly. As you can see, there is the mini map right there. It's a oddly shaped map, to say the least. There's quite a few buses in the middle of the map. There are 3 spawn points on the left side of the map, and then of course the main spawn point for the enemy team on the back side here where I'm currently standing. So let's go ahead and just get into this map guide right away. So the first thing that I want you guys to notice here is that there's a bus right here, and you can actually go inside this bus and get a sightline kind of over to that side of the map, and then as well as the other areas of the map by the fountain, which is a part that we'll talk about here in a minute. But you can kind of get an overview of the area around the map here, and kind of pick some enemies off maybe over there or over there, and even behind you right there. And the next thing that you can do is there's another area right over here to your right, or to my right, sorry. And this is kind of a little bit of a flanking route. You can kind of go around here and, shoot some enemies that are coming through here, or maybe shoot some enemies down this hallway right there. But before I go any farther, let's go ahead and go back. There's also another little area by the bus, which is going to be a very, very key part of the map as well. You can kind of just come up here, maybe mount a weapon here on this, and kind of get a sight line to the other side of the fountain right there. Maybe if there's someone head glitching there, you can maybe get them down, and you can actually go all the way around to over here and get some more sight lines down there. These buses are actually some very convenient cover for if you're coming from the other side, and of course the area that I just showed you guys kind of comes through this area, and once again you can kind of get a little flanking route on some enemies over here. So now going over to this side of the map, this is another spawn point, I believe, for either the friendly team or something like that. So they basically spawn over here, and as I said, if you're up there, you could easily pick off enemies that are standing currently where I am. And if you actually spawn here, you can go through this way over to the right side here, and this is another little area where you can hang out. You can't actually go upstairs here like in the campaign mission, but this is still kind of a nice little area to kind of take out some enemies, maybe over there at that sight line, or maybe over there. Which actually, the map actually pretty much ends right here. Honestly, you can't really get over here as far as I know. And actually in Domination, believe it or not, I guess it's open here. So this is kind of a nice little route here. You can kind of go under this area and maybe pop up here and shoot some enemies in the back or something like that, which is pretty cool. So this is kind of a little flanking route, which is pretty useful in all honesty. You kind of want to be flanking here in Modern Warfare because of the fact that the game is a little bit head glitchy. But as you can see here, this is a whole bunch of cover right here in the kind of the middle of the map area. You can mount a weapon here. And when I played this map, a lot of people kind of hung out over there from what I found when I played this map the first couple times. So definitely a good area here, and you can actually kind of avoid this middle of the map area where you can get shot from over there, and behind the fountain right here. And this fountain right here is the middle of the map, of course. It's kind of I would not recommend that you spend a ton of time over here because you can easily get shot from any angle. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 different angles you can get shot from. So I don't recommend chilling on the fountain too much. And maybe unless you're playing Domination, I know that the C flag is over there, or the A flag is over there. The C or A flag is right there, and I think the B flag might even be in the middle. I honestly haven't played that much Domination in the game, but if you can control this area and have your teammates spawning behind you, then you can definitely use this map to your best advantage, because people will actually spawn over there. There's a couple little shops and stuff here which provide some flanking routes as well, but be careful when you walk through these little doorways. There's a little alarm that goes off, so you have to be really careful about that because enemies can hear that. And I actually I think I might have gotten a quad feed over here because of the fact that you can just kind of get around the enemies and shoot all of them. And I think that is pretty much it. This is another little side flanking route. Actually, it was right here. I got a quad feed right here from this little building. Once again, this is a very good way to get around the enemies, kind of get a little flanking route. Again, you have to be aware that you can't actually go from there. So, you can kind of get some flanks around this way as well. And there's one more building over here from the original spawn that I was at, which I think, let me go ahead and go find it over here. I think it was over here. This is probably one of the smallest maps within the game right now. Okay, here's the other shop. Actually, no, I already showed you guys this spot, so I think that's pretty much it. This is probably one of the smallest maps in the game, as you can tell. It's really not that big, but again, just be aware of people camping up there on that little ledge, and people camping around the fountain. But there we go, guys. That is going to do it for the video. Hopefully this helps you out. I'm planning on doing these with all of the maps every single day leading up till I have every map covered. The ground war maps are going to be insane to cover, but again, I think this is going to be a fun series and is definitely a good way to help you guys with the maps within the game. But anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you check out all of my other recent Modern Warfare videos from today. I've had a ton of videos go up today, including my first part of my campaign walkthrough, my first live episode in Modern Warfare, as well as a whole bunch of videos telling you guys about all the weapons within the game. And I will see you guys all in another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video very, very soon.